So, I have my Boogaloo hat on. I have my Boogaloo rifle. That can only mean we're talking about the Second American Revolution or the Second American Civil War. If it here. I'll be right back. What's up, guys? My name is John Crump. I'm an investigative journalist primarily concentrating on Second Amendment issues. I dig deep into what the ATF and other organizations are doing to infringe on your rights, and I report on them so you know and you can decide for yourself what the best course of action is. With that said, I'm also a gun rights advocate. I am wholeheartedly into supporting the Second Amendment, and that's what I do with this channel and through my writing. I have a join button below. You can go ahead and join up for a nominal fee. You get some extras, and you help me make content, and you also help other people. We've given money to cancer patients. We've bought a gun for a single mom and got her firearms training and stuff like that. It's a good deal. I also have a Patreon, patreon.com/John Crump, and I'm sponsored by Heavenly Nature Products. This is their C60 avocado oil. It will help boost your immune system. It's really good for you, and it helps improve energy, mental clarity, and performance. I use this stuff because I need to have energy come up a lot. You can go to heavenlynaturec60.com. Use code Crumpy for 20% off. Now that I got all my plugs over, let's go ahead and talk about today's topic. Today's topic is, are we in the midst of a Second American Civil War or a Second American Revolution? With what happened at the Capitol, plus what happened over the summer with Chaz and Chop and all that stuff, it might look like it. A couple years ago, I did a podcast called the Patriot News Podcast. Devin Perkins, who now runs Trenchwork Chronicles, and there's also another guy, MJ Cummings, who now runs a channel called Wrecker RCs. We were discussing stuff, and there's a couple other guys on there that are kind of out of the game, but we were discussing stuff, and the idea of a Second American Civil War came up. What would that look like? Would it be North versus South, East versus West? What would it be? I came up with the idea that I don't think it's going to be based on geography. It's going to be based on ideology. It's going to be the far right versus the far left, and those two groups are going to pull everyone else into it. There's going to be a centrist part that wants nothing to do with either side, but eventually everyone will get pulled into it in a way, maybe through media, maybe through sharing, but everyone's going to get involved somehow. One thing that I did say, and it's kind of scary that it looks like it might be happening, is I said that I didn't think that there was going to be widespread battles. When I mean widespread battles, I mean what you think of, where you have the opposing army here and an opposing army here, and they go and they fight on the battle lines, their front lines, and everything else. I even said that I don't think the government's going to be involved. I think it's going to be in the populace. It's going to be two popular movements, a popular left movement and a popular right movement, and that's who are going to fight. And they're going to do it through skirmishes, things like Chaz and Chop and the raiding of the Capitol. That all is coming to fruition from what I said it was going to happen. I also said that there was going to be acts of violence on both sides, and they're going to be isolated, but they will happen. And if you look what happened out to the Patriot Prayer guy out in Washington, he was shot by an Antifa member. Antifa members have also shot up trucks, and they've pulled guns on people. They've pulled guns on a reporter. That is one part of the war that I said was going to come. And of course, there's going to be retaliation. You saw retaliations happened today where they stormed the Capitol. That is a direct result of months and months of being pushed. I'm not excusing it, but we have to see what caused it, and it was people being pushed. When you get pushed so much that you're in a corner, you will fight back. And that's the main point. One side has an advantage with firearms training, and stuff like that. And a lot of people say that's why the right will defeat the left in a civil war. But what those people are forgetting is the old adage, the pen is mightier than the sword. And in this case, it's the media. The media has taken a side in this whole battle. Whether we want to admit it or not, this war, whether it's a hot war, cold war, that's for you to decide. But the media has definitely taken sides. They've taken the sides of the left versus the right. They are egging on the left. The left can do no wrong in their eyes because they're no longer just a, how do I say this? They're no longer just a news organization. They are a partisan organization. During the Soviet Union, they had their own state-run media, Pravda, and that's basically what the whole entire mainstream media is. It is controlled by the left instead of by the government. And then you have big tech. Big tech is weighing in on everything. Twitter and Facebook are actively suspending the president of the United States. That is insane. YouTube actually took down his video, and I'm sure this video will get demonetized. Not really worried about it because I need to speak my piece. Because what I have been seeing is scary. Who wins? The left? The right? I got something to tell you. Neither. Neither side will come out victorious. The people that are fighting against each other, no one there will come out victorious. Then who will become victorious? It's the people at the top, the people in power. They are loving this. The Schumers, the Pelosi's, the Mitch McConnells, the Kevin McCarthy's, they're all loving this because it's actively spreading us apart, where they have a solid base, where no matter what they do, they have a base that will support them. And at the same time, it's distracting from things they don't want you to see. They're getting rich, and you're not. They're locking us up because of COVID, and they're still getting their paychecks, where a lot of people are not getting their paychecks. And they're saying we're in this together about the COVID stuff, for example. And we're not. We got to stop thinking that we're in this together with them. The left and the right needs to come together and realize that there's a big power structure in DC that don't want them to wake up. And that's what I need everyone to do. Everyone needs to wake up. Well, that's it. That's all I really wanted to say. I just wanted to make a little video here because what I'm seeing is disturbing, to say the least, and I don't think we have seen the end of it. I think it's going to get worse, and I think we need to take a step back and take a breath and look and see who the real enemies are. And it might surprise you. It might not be the person that you hate. It might be the person that you are actively supporting because they are on your side of the aisle. That's it for me. My name is John Crump. I'm a gun rights advocate and constitutionalist and investigative journalist. If you like what I do, like, comment, and subscribe. Go ahead and hit that join button. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm not. But that's just what I think. All right. I will catch you guys later. Stay ever vigilant, stay ever free, and keep in the fight. Peace. I'm out.